back with another sneaky video, you feel me? Back with another Predator video, man. Like always, man, we get straight into it. This a Predator and a body cam film. So, like, but I'm gonna be dropping this one on Mission 2sneaky, man. On 2sneaky, man. Make sure y'all boys get at it. That's where I drop my body cams at. Well, where I'm alive at right now, cause I'm live on YouTube. This is where I'm gonna drop this bit at. But I got another body cam YouTube at Mr. 2sneaky, man. Make sure y'all boys get at it. But we get straight into it though.
That shouldn't have been done. Developing, in certain areas. And
so one thing I want to note on is how close sex offenders live to schools around here.
Oh God, I'm such just a rotten.
But you are one. What are you talking about? But you are one. Why'd you wanted to know that? What was the reason?
I'm so sorry.
In Aberdeen, Washington, a city councilman known for his tough-on-crime stance and commitment to ridding the streets of dangerous criminals shocks the public when he's accused of committing an unthinkable and heinous crime.
So Riley, is there truth to what thing?
The following footage has never been seen before. Please note that this report is based on police records, and all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty.
Nah, nigga, they guilty until proven innocent. Everybody know that. The court be lying. They be lying.
In the court of law. 39-year-old Riley Carter began his campaign for city council in early 2023, promising an aggressive approach to cleaning up the city of Aberdeen. In January of 2024, he began serving as an elected official. However, on July 30th,
couple months later, some
crazy sounds in here. Woo! Welcome to Arcade with this plug.
However, on July 30th, 2024, a jaw-dropping accusation by his stepdaughter sends police on a search to arrest him, sending shockwaves through the community.
Walk in, just so you're aware of everything we have is audio video recorded. We got these fancy body cameras now.
After police locate him walking alone down a residential street, he's led in handcuffs into a small interrogation room by a detective who's determined to find out if there's any truth to the horrifying claims. Shockingly, it was his own wife, Maya, who initially confronted him about the disturbing truth his stepdaughter revealed.
I started freaking out on him, like, how could you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Kind of a thing. And he was just really calm and said, no, I didn't do this. And I hung up, and then he just took off. I guess he just left.
Did he say anything to you about it?
He just said that he didn't do it. He swears up and down he didn't do it.
Due to his status as a city councilman, the Aberdeen Police Department requested the investigation to be handled by the Grays Harbor Sheriff's Office in an effort to avoid a conflict of interest. After reading his Miranda rights, the interrogation begins, but Riley has yet to realize the source of the allegations. Riley explains he had a typical morning, but everything changed when Maya arrived home.
There's no way he do not know the source. There's no way in hell he do not know the source. It's logically impossible.
Door open and shut. And so I come out and I have this, she has by the hand, and then she's walking out the door, and I asked, well, what's going on?
When Maya left with no response, he called her cell phone for an explanation. She accused him of committing an unthinkable act and hung up the phone. However, as Maya explains, their conversation continued over Facebook Messenger. When she realized she had no tangible evidence of his crimes, she decided to take a risk.
And I bluffed and said, I have you on camera, just seeing if that would incite anything out of him, and he just stopped responding to me at that point.
As Riley explains, Maya's anger over the situation was visceral, and he was left with a chilling command.
He should know 100% she do not have no cameras in the house. He should know that. Taking that bluff was like, you just, yeah. Like, I don't know. Because you know there's no cameras in the house. You live in the house. You know she did not buy no cameras.
Down to the basement, and she told me. So I did set up the rope. I thought about it. I really did. Because I'm done, man. I'm done. Like, I am just done. I'm maxed out. I am maxed out. Everything that we have gone through in life, everything, and now this. And it doesn't matter because being on city council, everybody knows now, that's over now. And we were right there, man. Everybody was amped up. We were gonna.
Yeah, you was right there. You was right there. Why did you did that then? Look, kids will lie about stuff, but a kid ain't gonna lie about that. That's what people gotta understand. A jit will lie about anything. They can lie, yeah, but about that, hell no. The only way she or he lie about that is that she didn't like you from the get-go. But other than that, I doubt it.
Things in Aberdeen, and now that's gone. It's gone. It's all gone.
June 24th, just 1 month prior, Riley posted a video to his Facebook page in an attempt to shed a light on criminal activity in his neighborhood. These videos will have an eerie relevance later when the exact allegations are revealed.
Buddy, how are you? We're out driving around, got the babies to sleep. It's just one of those days, I guess. Anyways, I thought it'd be a good idea, maybe take you guys along with me, and we'll go drive around downtown. And we'll just go look at things, and maybe I can talk about things, that I'd like to see different, or things to be improved on, or whatever it may be. But I'm just going to keep it fun, keep it relaxed, and be myself. All right, here we go. So one thing I want to note on is how close sex offenders live to schools around here, how close they are to bus stops, how easy it is for them to just have instant access to anyone or anybody's kids here, in each of these neighborhoods. Sorry, I had to hit my brakes there because looked like a tweaker came shooting out of the alley and almost got in front of my car. Which is something, that really needs to be addressed, okay? All right, so I know
I feel like you is not for the people, G. I feel like all the junk you saying is BS. It's BS. Because look, you want to know what a predator's at, you're one of them. So everything you saying is BS. We don't want to hear none of it. We don't want to hear none of it, fool. But look, there's a lot of predator little YouTubers who do that though. Don't ever get that confused, nah. That's why I only react to like Chris Hansen or Skeeter, cause I don't think Skeeter like that for real. But like, you feel me? But yeah, you feel me?
A lot of people want to see is the camp underneath the bridge. I will state, however, I have my baby girls with me, so I'm not going to take them down there just because
you be touching them.
People know who I am around here, and the last thing I would want is a rock to fly through my window and hit one of my daughters, because the way this state works, I could see me going to prison because somebody hit my daughter with a rock and I beat that person to death. I mean,
why? Let's get this clear. How he threw the rock? He threw the rock out of nowhere. I saw him throw the rock. Because if I see him throw the rock, like, why you just didn't pop him? Like, fuck all that, bitch. Why you even let him even hit your daughter that far? How you even got to that level? Did he even say he even attempt to? That's his ass. That's his ass, nigga. I'm hood, most wanted.
Just come on. Wouldn't you do that for your own kids?
Despite his apparent determination to do whatever it takes to protect his children, as it turns out, Riley's shocking secret was revealed by his own 11-year-old stepdaughter, whose name has been redacted from the interview to protect her identity.
So, statements
They could just find out her
weren't made
stepdaughter.
initially. She told her counselor today that they were talking about something different and broke down crying and said she didn't want to talk about it.
In a recorded interview with his stepdaughter's therapist, she explains what happened earlier this morning, when it quickly became clear that something was horribly wrong.
So we had an appointment at 2 o'clock, and she'd been displaying some behaviors and had reported 2 weeks prior that was mean to her. So we were going to talk more about it today. She said she didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to say it out loud.
In an effort to help the child,
what the world needs now is love, sweet love.
In an effort to help the child, she suggested writing it down. However, the disturbing words she wrote on the page left the counselor in shock.
When she wrote that down, like, can you tell me about what her emotions look like and how she was acting?
So before she wrote it down, when she said she didn't want to say it out loud, she started just staring down at the ground. She was like stone cold. You could tell she was checking out, and she was kind of fidgeting her hands. And I've been her therapist for probably a little bit over 2 years, and she's never acted like that.
So that was out of the norm?
That is completely out of the norm. Her facial expression looked as if she was scared, like fear. And then she wrote it down, and then she kind of had this look of, oh no, or I'm in trouble, or something.
The haunting words written by the child will later be revealed. For now, in an attempt to understand her claims, investigators begin to dig into their familial relationship.
So can you talk about what your relationship is with and how long you've been in her life?
And since she was 4, I think she's a great kid. She's, I don't know how to explain it, always just outgoing, but kind of keeps to herself. Good kid.
Mm-hmm. And so
yeah.
This nigga acting like he in a damn job interview. This nigga, like outstanding, wonderful, like she just like magnificent. She's like, she just like, a good kid. Nigga, what? Man, so she was staying to herself for 7 years, so you don't even talk to her at all. Now we know. We gon'.
Was that a hard role to step into with her being that young, or?
Yes and no. I always kept in the back of my head that there's going to be a time when she gets to know her real dad, and so that's a line that needs to be respected. Mm-hmm. And that's not me to try to take that place. Just stay available.
I wonder, like, what's the point of talking in here? Like, literally, tell me, what's the point of talking in here? Like, what's the point? You can have a lawyer, a public defender, anyone else talk for you. Why is I'm talking in here? Like, he just out here pouring out a story. They sitting there like they care. I would have been reading the room. I'm talking, you just saying, You don't care about my story. I'm not finna talk no more. I'm not talking no more, dude. Fuck all that. I don't know why he's still talking, folks.
Not the best I could do.
Already got it.
Okay. What, like, how close would you guys be as far as being her? You guys?
I always thought we were like close, not like super close, just like I'd say she felt comfortable to always like throw fits in front of me.
What that mean?
You know, ask for like things for birthday or Christmas, or complain, or tell me about her favorite color or food or something.
Mm-hmm. What kind of activities would you guys do together?
Hey, tell me about your favorite color. Tell me about it. Like, tell me about black. Like, just tell me about it. Like, tell me about blue. Just tell me about it. Like, what is you talking about? Man, he just running his mouth about nothing, man. We finna get his ass out of here.
Oh, I would say much aside from watching TV. Yeah, that's about it.
He said a mouthful of nothing.
In the living room, yeah.
Okay. And then, do you guys have two other kids between you?
Yes, we have
children?
two, and then our son that passed away.
Okay.
So we have, she's 5, and then she's 2.
Okay. And do you feel like you have a similar relationship with all 3 kids, or do you feel like you're closer with your 2 biological kids?
It's a different kind of relationship, I'd say, with my stepkids.
Riley's videos reveal a pattern.
Just say, I am freaking, like, it's not bad to say I am more connected to my biological kids. Like, it's not bad to say, my boy. You could have just said that. You feel me? He out here trying to break down the story. They finna try to break down the story with his freaking TikToks. That's why you can't be on social media doing junk.
Which he often describes a willingness to do anything to protect his children from local crime. However, the harrowing words of his stepdaughter may suggest that the dangers were much closer to home than anyone realized.
Oh, God, I'm just a rotten sack of shit. The 2 daughters, you know, you never know love until you have a kid. You know what? That's the one thing that keeps you going. You never know pain until you hold your own dead.
Do he think he at like a fucking speech? He supposed to tell us a speech? He think he on TikTok talking to people. What is he talking about? Fool, he know why he in there. So instead of like sitting there or telling us your side of the story, he want to tell us trash junk. He want to answer the police questions just to sit inside the interrogation room for a long time. You might as well sleep in that bitch and don't talk. Fuck him. I'm finna run my mouth the whole time talking about nothing.
I don't know, message you up, too.
Yet it was the bone-chilling note written by the 11-year-old girl that truly left her therapist in shock and her mother, Maya, enraged.
So she wrote it down, and what she wrote was, "He touches me and makes me uncomfortable."
In April 2024, just 4 months prior to his arrest, Riley began a crowdfunding campaign to launch a non-profit aimed at catching online predators and deterring them from engaging in harmful acts against children.
Hey, what up, everybody? A little bit of story time. So I live in an incredibly liberal state, Washington, yeah. And every time I wear this hat out in public, you know, people always give me those looks. And,
Washington is a very predator place, too. Like, it's like, you will catch a lot of them there. Washington is very popular. I'm trying to tell you, it will be 500 of him next to him. I'm trying to tell you, just on one street alone. And it's not even 500 houses on one street.
Oh, it's too bad. He hates everyone. But then they read it. And usually they have a pretty good laugh, you know, in support of it. Then again, you still do get those people that are offended by it, but, you know, imagine that in a blue state. Ha! You know, oh, they have rights too. No, they don't. The victim does, but they shouldn't have any. So, pretty cool hat and make pet.
We finna get him. But we finna fry him. We finna, Bo, they like playing lyrics in court. We finna play this bit back in court. You said you should not have no rights. Okay. So that means no 3 meals a day, no 24 hours lockdown. I mean, like, no 23 hours lockdown. You got 24 now. Yeah, yo had 25 in a hole or something. I don't know. Or we finna just get your ass the chair. Which one you get? He said he should not deserve no rights. That's what he said. He said that. And I sworn somebody reacted to this person before. I knew I seen him before. Somebody on YouTube did react to him. Dang. But they said...
I was afraid again. I love it. So yeah, people always mistake it for a MAGA hat, and it's just great.
His videos seem to express that he would go to any lengths to ensure their safety, becoming a vocal advocate for devoted fathers.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Want to make a quick message for you on this Father's Day, right? So here's the deal. A lot of women out there are doing the whole, I'm more of a man than my man, so them dudes, they don't need no appreciation. We're just us, Stop it. Just stop it. Here's why, okay?
Use a pred. Well, let's get that clear. Second of all, why you moving your head like a female? Stop that. Third of all, you can't be giving no one advice right now. Fourth of all, stop even being on TikTok doing this. You just embarrassing yourself every single video. The day you got arrested, your whole TikTok post magically got deleted. I don't know how it post magically got deleted. Cause this just embarrassing. I'm just saying.
You think that it's an empowering moment, but the problem is you're trying to take something away from a lot of really, really good dudes out there that are actually really good to their kids.
Are you good?
Right? And there are actually a lot of really hardworking, awesome single moms out there, right? That they pull both roles, and they do deserve that recognition.
Let's get that clip. I ain't, on YouTube they be with the little relationship John. I ain't with none of that relationship John though. But look though, with that little, nah, we ain't doing none of that. But look though, I'm not finna go look for a girl with kids. Like, why is I'm looking for a girl with kids for? I want to take care of her kids. Why? Cause I like her. Like, why? It's not my job. I'm not doing that. Leave that up to another nigga. Yeah, there's a lot of good single moms out there. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. Because look, why?
So if you're not feeling validated, don't take it out on everyone else. Thank you. This message was brought to you by an American that gives it. Have a wonderful day.
Given Riley's outspoken stance against preying on children, the question remains, do these horrifying allegations hold any truth? Fully aware of the chilling details, having spoken to the girl himself, the detective continues his efforts to extract answers from Riley.
I sat in an interview with just a little while ago and watched her basically relive it again when she was having to describe what was happening. I don't know how 11-year-old girl was strong as she is. But she was very descriptive of what was happening. And like I said, we're not here to cast judgment. We're not here to label people, and understand there's things that happen in our lives that cause us to make mistakes.
No, it's not.
But it's an 11-year-old girl talking about things that were done to her that shouldn't have been done.
Hey, people justifying in this world, cause people gonna get mad, but I don't care. But look though, fool, people gonna be like, oh, I got touched when I was little, so that's why I started touching other people, like other kids. That don't justify your actions. I don't care. We don't care. You should have dropped the person off who touched you. Other than that, no one told you to do that to other kids. Second, fool, you can't justify that type of junk. Your daddy did it. You started doing it to your kids. You deserve to be in a bag at that point, because no one told you to do that. No one care your daddy did that to you. Bitch, because no one told you to do that to your son. But that's what niggas gotta understand. We ain't no other niggas. Look at him. I don't know what to say.
She was talking about being told to keep it a secret and not tell anybody. And she was talking today about how she couldn't keep it inside no more and she had to tell somebody. So Riley, is there truth to what you're saying?
Many of Riley's videos even expose the potential dangers lurking on their residential street, captured on their home surveillance system. However, it's a different set of security cameras that may hold the key to unearthing the truth of the unsettling allegations against Riley.
Riley, can you tell me more about the cameras? I was trying to understand what the camera situation was. I kept hearing about cameras. So what are they for?
Them in every room, like the kids' rooms. And then she's got them throughout the house. And we put them on the kids' rooms.
What kids' rooms? You got a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. They room probably. I'd say probably. You got an 11-year-old daughter. It should be no camera in the room. At that point, I'm just saying. At that point, that's 11. She damn near to be a teenager. There should be no way you. That's her mama job to be in the room and addressing her all that extra junk. It should be no way in hell at 13, 14 you looking at your daughter getting dressed.
And she's got them throughout the house, and we put them on the outside of the house for security reasons. And the main reason for it is just one of the stepkids is autistic, and he'll have like meltdowns or whatever maybe, and then that way she can keep an eye on him.
Mm-hmm. So. And when they're in the house, like, are they inside the bedrooms or like in the hallways, or like, how are they set up in there?
So in each kid's room, they have a camera like inside the room, and then in the hallway or like the big entryway, there's one on this wall here.
Okay. Do you have access to view those cameras, or is that just?
According to Maya, however, an alarming discrepancy was uncovered when she reviewed the footage.
My daughter told me that he was unplugging all of our cameras that led to her room. I went and I checked the cameras on my phone, and the time frames that she told me he's been unplugging the cameras, there are no footage. And I've noticed that they've been unplugged or whatever. I thought it was her. The plug to that camera is at the very top, like almost touching the ceiling. So it's not something that she can reach unless she pushes her chair up there, which would be caught on camera if she did that. It looked like 7:30 is when the earliest recording is this morning.
That's unusual.
Mm-hmm. And then I went back and checked all the cameras that are upstairs that face her door, and every single one of them is most days is after 7:30 a.m. is when they all start recording.
Then every other camera's on around the house?
Yes.
They're not off? Only the ones leading to her room and in her room were off?
Correct.
With only the child's claims, the detectives must work to get a confession from Riley himself. The officer urges him to admit to the horrifying act, telling him their only goal is to get to the bottom of the truth. However, Riley hesitates as he grapples with what to do next.
Technically and sadly, they can go what the girls say, obviously, but the mama don't got it on. Everything add up to the dude, but the mama don't got it on camera. And they didn't hear him say it, and they really don't got evidence on him doing it. It's a he say, she say. But that's a little girl. There's no way she can make that up detail by detail like that. But that's the only way he get out if he don't say nothing. He might get time just because that's a little girl. There's no way she made that up. But other than that, yeah, fool. I got to look food up, cause I think I've seen him before. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pretty sure I did.
Yes. Yes, be a goddamn man, Riley. Be a man for once in your miserable existence.
And when people start selling each other out, they want us to feel bad for them. Yeah, you was everything you said. You was everything you said. You gotta add a little bit more. You gotta add a little bit more, but you everything you said. I ain't gonna lie to you. You is.
No turning back. We're already at this point. We are here.
But that don't mean
I don't want to say it like that. There are things that I did do.
As the interrogation continues, the investigator urges Riley to confess. However, getting a straight answer from him will be no easy task.
When you woke up today, this was the last place you'd expect to be. But it's what we do moving forward from here is what's going to affect a lot of lives. And there, like I said, there's ways to get through this. There's programs that can be offered through the court. There's things that can be offered that help you deal with the demons and all the things.
Crackers manipulate their mind. That is a manipulation right there. Yeah, you can help this. We can cure this. It's like programs. It's no program in the world can help you. Nigga, they trying to manipulate you. They want you to think that before you can say something out your mouth. That's what they want you to say. Like, how do this task, like, how do that work? Like, I don't know how to freak that work. Like, come on. Yeah, we can, like, programs, everything else. We got it. They lying. They lying to you. Like, come on now. Keep it on it.
You've been dealing with the stress. There's ways to get through what happened and to help everybody move on from it. But it starts right here by being truthful. And it starts right now. It's saying that you f***ed up. Because I believe what you said.
He let that sorry behind speech get in his head.
Really hard to, accept things for what they are. There's certain things in life you don't recover from. I want to tell you guys, I do. I'm trying.
I got all night, Riley.
And you guys got families. That's important. God, this just sucks.
Riley.
So
you is trash. Now I know if somebody tell you something, you automatically will feel sympathy. Like, I give you a sorry behind speech, you will get the crying, oh my God, for real? Like, that sorry behind junk, fool. He gave you that sorry behind speech. You think is a rehab or something what can help you. He just wants you to talk. You think you feel like, you don't feel guilty. We know you don't. You think you feel guilty, so you finna try to tell us what you did. But we know you don't feel guilty. We know that. You is sorry. Sorry.
So close to accomplishing good things. Doing something great. So close to getting the drugs out of Aberdeen. So close to getting all the craziness out of the streets.
Yeah, you.
So many people believe in me.
Yeah, not you.
And now it's over. It's gone.
As Riley keeps deflecting the subject, providing little to no hints, it appears as though the detective won't rest until the truth is exposed.
She said the last time it happened was this morning. And she talked about how her camera gets unplugged before you come in the room, and she just pretends to sleep. But she said that it wouldn't matter if she was sleeping or awake. It would happen anyway. And so right now we're collecting, she's up at the hospital, and we're collecting DNA samples. And this is an opportunity where I'm offering you a chance to explain what happened, and if a mistake was made, and it's time to be truthful and take ownership of the mistake and not let it catch up to you down the road being proven by DNA, because we get touch DNA off of things all the time. There's the sweat glands in your fingers contain DNA.
I did go out to her room this morning. I didn't touch her. I did not touch her.
No, you didn't touch her this morning? Nah, I didn't touch her this morning. I didn't touch her. Okay. So you touch her every other time, you just didn't touch her this morning. Got him. Let's go. Got him.
She, I don't remember, see if she wanted some nuggets or something. So yeah, I made some nuggets for the younger ones.
If you didn't touch her this morning, what would cause you to say that happened?
I don't know.
And what would cause her to say that this wasn't the only time it happened? It's happened lots of times.
I don't know.
The disturbing admission finally unveils the truth.
He don't know
though
how to lie for nothing in the world. Like, I couldn't even pay him to be like, going there and lie. He would have set fool. I don't know. I was trying. I asked her. I walked in there. I asked her, "Do she want us a nugget?" Nigga, you're lying. You're lying. Fool, you're lying, fool. You know how she knew the camera went off before she walked in? Like, before you walked in? Because now she got addicted. Like, she got traumatized to the point, like, she'll mess around, look up, the red light off. And now she know what time of day it is. She's traumatized. Now we gotta lock his ass up. Give his ass the pen.
Prepares the detectives for the sick and twisted reasoning he'll later give.
About how many times did this happen?
Five times, maybe.
You see how stupid his is? You see, 5 times maybe. What was the point of admitting how many times you did it, but don't admit that you did it? Like what was the point of that?
Just real fast. I don't know. Just a weird impulse tick.
Over how long a period of time?
I'd say a year.
A year?
During those 5 times, would you unplug the camera when you went into her bedroom?
No. No. It would, she would already have it unplugged.
Look, think about this. Look, sit down and think. He trying to lie, but he trying to tell the truth and lie. Look. I did it like 5 times. So did you unplug the camera? No, she already had to unplug. That's a lie. How you gonna tell us the truth and tell us a lie? If you gonna lie, at least lie all the way. He could have literally for the whole 3 hours or whatever he was inside the room, he could have literally said, I ain't do it. The whole time he could have said, I ain't do it. He let this cracker give him a sorry speech. He fell for it. He trying to tell the cracker what he want to hear, and he trying to save himself. And it's not working. Jail. That's what we call it.
Like she would do it. She would unplug it. I don't know why.
According to the child, however, the cameras were mostly unplugged by Riley himself.
How did it start?
Hold on. You said mostly. Hold on now. As a detective, Every word gotta be right. Hold on now. Hold on. Mostly. Nah. We need the stepdaughter to rewrite this motherfucker. He unplugged it every time. Mostly mean he did most of the time, you did it sometimes. We need that. Come on now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Plugged by Riley himself.
How did it start?
Sorry, I'm just that I have ADHD pretty severe, so I get that in my mind thinking of the house, bills, and just now me. Now I'm here. Now that's all separated, and I have to accept that. I mean, I was going to start my new job tomorrow. And then go up with a piece of car. Can never get the SUV fixed. Needs a new engine. Now I gotta worry about her. How's she gonna make it? How's she gonna do things?
You gotta worry about who? She not worried about you. Who he gotta worry about? Why he worrying about everything else? I feel like his priorities is still messed up at this point. He don't know who to worry about. Cause the people he trying to worry about ain't worried about him. The $3 not worried about him. His wife not worried about him. His mama not worried about him. His coworkers not worried about him. The people who knew him not worried about him. Me not worried about him. The crackers who sit in the room and the cracker who right there who lied to him in his face not worried about him. What is he talking about?
And we'd also be concerned about sleeping at night and wake up in the morning to Riley coming in her bedroom. Doesn't have to worry about that.
Before confronting Riley with the proof,
she don't gotta worry about that no more. And he said that with a straight face.
In her bedroom. Doesn't have to worry about that.
Don't gotta worry about
before
that
confronting Riley with the crucial question of why he would harm his own stepdaughter, he poses a different question. His answer, however, further exposes how little Riley appears to understand the gravity of the situation.
He don't understand.
You ever talk to her about it?
No. Yeah. Actually, I apologize.
Hold on.
You ever talk to her about it?
Oh.
No. Yeah. Actually, I apologized to her once, twice.
When it happened or just randomly?
When it happened.
Tell me about one of the times you apologized. What happened?
I don't know how to explain it. I told her. What was my exact words to her? That said something along the lines of, "Kid, I'm so sorry. You know, I don't even know what the hell that was about." And I apologized. And that was about it. She didn't really think anything of it.
How can a kid take that? What type of apology that was? Look, we don't let people slide with 18-year-olds. Alright. A dude be like, he got an urge. Okay, he messed with the 18-year-old. Alright. We might gotta let that slide. No, we gotta let that slide. Okay. Fool, you got an urge a little tick for an 11-year-old? Like, look at, like, come over here and tell me that again. Like, man, say it one more time for me. Like, that don't make any sense. I don't know what came into me. What? That's like kissing a girl randomly. Then you tell her, oh, I didn't, that was the liquor in me. Like, okay, she might let that slide. A jit is crazy, G.
God, what?
That's crazy.
Was she awake that time when you apologized? Because obviously,
Yeah.
He said, was she
to have
awake
the
that
conversation.
time?
Come on.
That's great.
It was silent and, good vibe in the air. Wasn't nothing.
You know it's crazy. He said, yeah, you know.
It was silent and, good vibe in the air.
No, I
Wasn't
don't.
nothing weird or anything. Then he just said, hey, I did that. I'm really sorry. So I don't know. I don't understand what was that about. And then I asked her, are you okay? And she said, yeah, I'm fine.
In an exclusive interview obtained only by Iwu, Maya will soon speak out, offering her advice for parents of young children. In the meantime, before facing the inevitable consequences, investigators appear to...
Maya, don't give no one no advice. We don't want to hear none of that. We don't want to hear none of that fool. Look, like everybody else say in their other videos. I don't know. Know what? I ain't gonna. Know what? Yeah, we gonna let her slide with that one, cause she did call up crackers fast. But you've been with him for 7 years. That's too long, my boy. Don't give nobody no advice, G. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's 7 years. You've been with him for too long. You think he just did it? My boy been doing this. He just had to have a cover, cause it was predator videos out on YouTube and junk, so he gotta have a cover. You feel me? Don't get nobody no advice. We don't want to hear that. I ain't gonna...
to find an answer to a crucial question.
The why is the number one question like everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know why. We can't prove why by cell phone records or DNA evidence or video footage. That just proves the who and the what and the how. The why comes from these conversations. And
Obviously, it's huge mistake, huge. The stress in our home has been unreal. I don't want to just give you a bunch of excuses. I should be my own person.
You did. You already did.
I don't want to always get so mad at me and scream at me to not use certain things as excuses, but
you did.
It's that's what's going on.
It's stress in the house, so that means touch it. Okay, we having stress in the house. Let's go touch the kids. Okay, I feel stressed out over the bills. Let me go beat the kids. Okay, we get it now. We understand. He going to jail. The free.
So much just on my shoulders at all times, just chewing in my ear constantly.
So that means relieve stress.
It sucks. It really, really, really sucks.
There's 100 ways. There's 99 ways to relieve stress. And my boy, there ain't one. There's 100 ways, a million ways to relieve stress, my boy. And that ain't one at all. At all. Jail.
It's not even a sexual thing. I don't feel attracted. It's just this weird impulse. I don't know.
That's why you wanted to catch the predators around your thing, to tell them what the tick is. That's what you wanted. The tick is the urge. The urge is a sexual urge. Like, what is he talking about? He trying to like have us run in circles. No, nigga, we standing right there. We understand what you talking about, and it's bullshit.
I don't know. It's so weird. God, this is just a weird conversation.
This ain't no weird conversation. We having a
hiked holiday prices can make you a Scrooge. Just shop Aldi, where holiday savings are huge.
We having a weird conversation. You making us have this.
Developing, in certain areas, and what's wrong with me?
With Riley's confession, along with an unsettling answer to the question of why he would have committed such a depraved act, his arrest is imminent. However, the investigator has one final heartbreaking question.
If in here, would you have anything to tell her?
Oh, I'm beyond sorry of all the damage this has caused her, her mom, her sisters, her brothers, the community, literally everything and everyone that
This
is.
nigga's still worrying about his career. He worrying about a career he don't have. Fool. He asked you one question about one person. You start bringing up her brother, the people, the community. What is you talking about, G? Like, what is you talking about? We don't understand. We don't get it. Let us understand what you talking about. Cause
Down by this. Sorry to recover it. I deserve whatever's coming my direction.
Yeah, prison time.
I deserve it. And I hope that she can heal.
She can
heal.
Every time she
and they'll find what it is that they need in their life to live the absolute best life that they can.
An apology, however, will do little to prevent the consequences that await him, as he's led away in handcuffs and taken to Grays Harbor County Jail. In the meantime, Riley's wife Maya shares red flags she noticed after his arrest and offers advice for parents, hoping to prevent the same terrifying fate from happening to others.
He did not get along with my boys because my boys are on the spectrum and they clashed a lot. They're teenage boys. And so I didn't think anything of that until everything came out. It wasn't a red flag in the moment as it was happening.
Yeah, exactly. She been with him for 7 years, fool. This is not no advice. We could have got this out of the video alone. Yeah, he didn't really get along with my boys, so I think that's a red flag. Hell no, he just wanted you. Yeah, he didn't even want your kid. He wanted you. Now he wanted the little girl because she got older. He going to jail.
But then, like, after this all came out, that's what was actually happening. It's like, oh, crap. Background checks mean nothing. For women that are dating right now, background checks mean nothing because he had nothing. He was squeaky clean, and I had 4 children when I first met him. I didn't really see any red flags at first. Nothing really happened to a severity that I should have been paying attention to it until we bought our house together, and then I was 100% reliant on him. I had quit my job. I helped him get sober so that he can go back and get to work and everything. And no woman should ever put herself out for a man. Just even though you think you love him and you think it won't be him, it probably will be.
After Riley's arrest, Maya explains that the public response to their situation has led her to becoming a target of unexpected scrutiny, with many people questioning why she has cameras in her children's rooms in the first place.
Why do you have cameras in your kid's room in the first place? Think about it. Sit down and think about it. I ain't want to say it either. I ain't saying she knew, but she knew. You feel me? Why you got cameras in your kid's room? Think about it. But look though, let's take it all the way back again. Look though, I got cameras in my house in general. How you don't know your camera's coming off at like certain times? You don't. This been happening for a year. So you tell me for a year straight you did not know your cameras was coming off at a certain time? Come on, man. Y'all boys better stay with it, man. I ain't saying she knew, but she knew. I ain't saying it, but I'm just saying, man.
I do have disabled children that require severe supervision, and they've been in home care and like all these sorts of different cares, and I was advised by professionals to have these cameras.
39-year-old Riley Tyrell.
Let's get this clear again. Okay. She got disabled kids, y'all. Disabled kids. Cameras in the room. But when the cameras go off, why are you not alerted? You was advised by professionals to get cameras. So when the camera's coming off, why you not seeing nothing? Certain times. This been happening for a year straight at least. Probably more. And you didn't notice the cameras was going off? But we tripping. Okay.
Was officially charged with multiple counts of first-degree rape of a child. and first-degree child molestation.
Yes.
While in jail, Riley is swabbed for DNA, which will later be compared to the assault kit performed on the 11-year-old girl.
Yes.
His bail was set at $150,000. On August 2, 2024, a press release from the city of Aberdeen announced his resignation from his city council position. Though the case is still ongoing, Maya was able to inform Iwu that a trial is currently set to begin on March 11, 2025.
Tragedy. What you talking about? What you talking about, man? On wood, though. Oh, yeah, man. Like always, man. It's too sneaky, man. And we gonna drop this video probably, I don't know, cause we still got a couple videos to drop. But we drop every day, though, man. We drop on 2sneaky and that Mr. 2sneaky. Every day, make sure y'all boys get at it, man. You feel me? Man, we don't sell or spam for YouTube purposes. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the video, man. Let's get it. And we in and we out with it.